GTA 6 Trailer 3. When are we finally getting it? We've waited almost a year since the last trailer. Well, I'm predicting mid-May for it to be released. Take-Two Interactive, they have an earnings call in mid-May, and I think it'll come out right around then. And then that will be the official kickoff of the marketing campaign this summer that they have also confirmed. So once Trailer 3 drops, everything, all the doubts will go away around any more delays. It will be official. November 19th will be the launch. So yeah, mid-May, maybe early June. That's my prediction. And then it will be sort of a celebratory event because we can start looking forward to gameplay trailers after that, character-specific trailers, things like that. So the big question alongside Trailer 3 is, will we also get pre-orders? And that's a good question. I think either we'll get it the same day or maybe a week or two after Trailer 3 drops. So it would be really great if right at the end of Trailer 3, there was a black screen, a dramatic pause, and then on screen there was some text that said something like, coming November 19th, pre-order now. And it would create a lot of drama, a lot of hype, a lot of discussion, and we'd see where the numbers go because there's a ton of hype about how many pre-orders there will be for this game. I think they're going to set records due to the unprecedented hype around the game. So I also think maybe a special edition, a collector's edition will be announced alongside the pre-orders, and it will just create even more hype. That's probably a more expensive version of the game. And then in terms of what will actually be in the trailer, that's a good question because, trailers 1 and trailers 2 are more about, showcasing the world of Vice City that they had built, showing the character dynamics between Jason and Lucia, a little bit of the story, how Lucia started off in prison, and then her and Jason getting into crime with other characters. So another question is, will they show more gameplay in Trailer 3? And I'm not sure because they will have a dedicated gameplay trailer a couple months probably after this trailer. So it comes down to how much of the gameplay they want to show in this trailer versus the upcoming gameplay trailer. I do think we'll see some. It'll probably be a combination of cutscenes and gameplay. But another question is, will we see more new characters? Will we see more of the map? Any online teases? Probably not online teases, but here's the list of official characters on Rockstar's website. We've seen obviously tons of Jason and Lucia. We've seen some Cal. Raul Batista, this is the big one that I'm looking forward to. We haven't seen very much, if any, of him in the first 2 trailers. We've seen screenshots here on this website, but I think he's going to be a really important character. I actually made a dedicated video speculating if he will be playable, which I don't think he will, but I think he'll be sort of a crime boss similar to Lester a little bit. And then his role may overlap a little bit with Brian's. I think this is the character who's voiced by Stephen Root, who's a famous actor. Those 2 characters, I think Brian and Jason have a mixed relationship based on what we saw in the second trailer, specifically in that opening scene. So I hope we see a little bit more of Raul. It would be cool to see more of the cities, especially the surrounding areas outside of Vice City, especially, where the hillbilly stuff and the redneck stuff comes into play. They're going to be making fun of that a lot, so that will be interesting. And then after Trailer 3 drops, what can we expect? So again, the standalone gameplay trailer will probably come in the summer, maybe around July or August. And then after that, maybe a couple quick character-specific trailers where they do deep dives into Jason and Lucia. And then a slow drip of more screenshots would be nice, some info drops, and I think some interviews throughout the fall leading up to November would be cool. So whenever Rockstar announced that second delay, they sort of just batch released a ton of assets, like screenshots, stuff we were just looking at on their website, sort of as like a sorry for this delay. Here's some stuff to keep you occupied and interested for the next few months at least. And I think the community mood right now, just GTA 6 fans in general are kind of getting frustrated at the radio silence from Rockstar. It's classic Rockstar to just have zero communication. And it's gotten to the point where people are just making up stuff. That's pretty typical of everybody's favorite social media platform, X.com, the everything app. But like this guy just released, or he just tweeted a video saying GTA 6 Trailer 3 has been released, and it's just a loading screen to get clicks. And then this guy just created a blatantly AI generated fake trailer, and it got almost 1 million views, which is a little concerning. I hope people don't believe that. Yeah, I think people are getting kind of pent up and frustrated with this whole thing, but we just need to wait a little bit longer for this trailer to be released, and then waiting longer until November. So yeah, that's my my trailer 3 prediction date is mid-May. Do you guys agree with that? Do you think it will come before May, after May? Let me know in the comments below. And I'm creating tons of GTA 6 content on my channel, so it'd be great if you could hit subscribe as well. Thank you.